So we all know watching a bodybuilding show through the cameras and seeing photos and watching live streams, the physiques do not translate across if you were actually there. This is actually a big problem. People who judge, maybe like myself, maybe like a Nick Strength and Power, maybe like an Even Bodybuilding, people who are behind the camera looking at it on their phone or their computer, watching these shows, we're not really seeing the full picture, right? Because there's some calls that judges make. And we're just in our head of like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you place this guy first? Why is this guy over this guy? But when you get those high definition resolution photos to come out, you can actually appreciate how dry and how conditioned some of these competitors were. There's photos that came out of Chris Bumstead, and I'm shocked. He was dry. He was peeled. He was conditioned. Now, we knew this. We knew Chris was conditioned. We saw him from the rear. We saw him from the side. He has separation throughout his entire body. But based off of these photos, the level of dryness that he actually presented on stage, it looked like a different Chris based off of these high definition photos. You can see how transparent his skin is. You can almost see the fibers and just how vascular his entire body is from chest to shoulders to arms to midsection. It is crazy, right? If we were able to get that type of quality to translate through a video, and that was the live stream quality that we had, I think bodybuilding would be way more popular. Because the fact that you were not able to appreciate these physiques in its entirety, I think is one of the reasons why bodybuilding just hasn't really been able to hit the mainstream audience as of yet. You're watching a show, the camera's kind of far away, you're not really getting the full picture. They're doing these rounds and it's kind of boring, got to go through some other divisions, versus if you could see everyone like this, you would be in awe of what you're looking at. Imagine seeing this physique. I mean, it's a walking anatomy chart. It's insane. It's honestly insane. And it just reminds me that if you really are not there, you're not really getting the full picture of how these guys are actually looking. So if you've never been to a show, I recommend you go. If you want to overanalyze a physique, just always remember that there's detail on stage that the judges can see, that the audience can see, that you will never see because you're not there. And as good as a camera as you're watching from, or as good resolution as these live stream cameras can provide, or these phones have a day, there's still a level of quality and detail that we will not be able to see through the lens of a camera, a lens of a computer. I can't wait for the day to come to where they actually do bring out higher resolution video to where we can see these physiques as we do see in this photo, because like I said, when that happens, I think bodybuilding would be a much more popular sport to actually watch and view, and it might actually onboard some more fans, which the sport, the hobby, I don't really like calling it a sport. It's kind of a pageant, to be fair, but nonetheless, the sport is desperately needing those kind of type of fans. It is up to the people who are actually putting on the show to present a show worthy enough to be viewed and present the physiques worthy enough to be undeniable in terms of a viewing audience. I can't wait, guys. Quick video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.